welcome to Nritya Sandhya.
Nritya Sandhya? The name sounds so melodious.
Unmistakably true. I have heard it is a trademark event of Sri Prakash Synergy Schools about the glory of India's classical dance, Odissi, isn't it?
Resplendent indeed. Nritya means musical ensemblance of this Odissi dance format. Intensively theoretical, extremely expressive, and visually descriptive.
Admittedly, Sandhya, on the other hand, manifests a traditional ritual of worship and meditation.
Together, Nritya Sandhya offers us a geometric and rhythmic symmetry of fluid, graceful, and sensual Odissi dance.
Gorgeous as it is, all these festivities truly reflect the spirit of Odissi dance.
Not simply Odissi dance, it is about aesthetics, invocation, a repertoire of sequences that bespeak many underlying mores and morals, part of Guru Shishya Parampara.
Unequivocally said, it is a diversified performing art form of visualized music with the supreme means of realizing the universal being.
The divinity personified, Miss Sri Radha Paul, and Odissi dancing splendor with many national and international awards and accolades is the guiding light of this majestic event.
Also, in the august presence of the galaxy of guests and other dignitaries, Nritya Sandhya offers you a rich hands-on experience on empathy, community building, and internalization of feelings. To get
Respected chief guests,
guests of honor, dignitaries, parents, and teachers,
We warmly welcome you to this rousing event.
Nritya Sandhya. Samuel, I think you appreciate the fact that kindling the lamp at the beginning of an event like this is an enthusiastic start.
yes, Nabya, it's a part of our school's rich tradition and culture. Here is the Lord Jagannath, the chief deity unique to Orissa.
In praise of Lord Jagannath, to seek his blessings, let's welcome all our chief guests to kindle the lamp.
Now, I also would like to request our honorable chief guest, Sri Badam Madhavrao Garu, and our respected director, Sir C.H. Vijay Prakash Garu, and our dancing splendor, Sri Odissi Splendor, Sri Radha Paul Madam, and all other dignitaries to kindle the lamp and let the program begin.
Thank you all for your kind gesture.
Saudipya, I think we should seek the divine blessings to make this artistic endeavor a grand success.
Yes, Ansh, let's invite our friends to render the prayer song in all the divine grace. Please come.
I request all the parents and dignitaries to raise up for the prayer song.
Amrita
selfish ends and vested interests, there glows a pole star trying to create a better tomorrow for the youth of today. The phenomenon is none other than Sri Badam Madhavrao Garu, fondly called as BMR Sir, the founder of Abhyudaya Foundation, a philanthropist to the core. BMR Sir has pumped in hugely generous contributions to variegated organizations that range from schools to hospitals to charity houses. The caption, Caring for the Society, enshrined in the foundation logo, speaks volumes about his unparalleled service to the humanity. He wears a feathered cap with many distinguished portfolios to his credit in capacity of Honorary President of Saraswati Ganasabha, Kakinada. BMR Sir is putting in his consistent efforts for the promotion of arts and culture. The annual Music, Dance, Drama Festival, Sampradaya Samskritika Vaibhavam, conducted by the foundation, is a great tribute to Indian culture. The scale of relentless philanthropic service being rendered by the trust, establishing in loving memory of his father, and the cash awards instituted to the honor the arts cultural savvy, and the exemplary service being offered by the social workers all bring loads of laurels to our dear BMR Sir. Just like its cherished foundation, he has nurtured progressive realization of worthy thoughts and ideals. Dear BMR Sir, we are rather humble and honored to have your distinguished presence here as the chief guest of the stirring event Nritya Sandhya program. We warmly welcome you, sir. Samuel, in Odissi dance, certain postures are inspired from sculptures as the expressions of passionate, ecstatic, and sensuous elements of dance.
Yes, indeed. One should, however, know the basic moves and mudras of this Odissi dance to excel in this highly stylized dance format.
Absolutely true. With immense pleasure, we would like to invite our Odissi dancing splendor, Ms. Sri Radha Paul ma'am, to elaborate on the aesthetics of Angashuddhi.
There are four basic postures in Odissi. Samabhanga, Abhanga, Chauka, Tribhangi,
astounding revelation about the basics of this majestic dance form. The growth trajectory of this glowing Odissi dance splendor has reached the pinnacles of glory as her name and fame has transcended the borders of India. She is none other than the reigning diva of Odissi dance, Miss Sri Radha Paul. With Guru Vichitrananda Swain being her guru at Rudraksha Foundations and having received seasonal training under Guru Paushali Mukherjee, Sri Radha Paul has evolved herself into a dancer par excellence. Backed by dual PG degrees and blessed with highly imaginative dancing acumen, she has had her foray into Indian contemporary dance and performative storytelling. On the creative side, she champions the cause of human trafficking under the American Center's Performative Storytelling Project in Kolkata, actively curating an exhibition on Indian classical dances in London. She has also received an Indo-Pacific grant from US Consulate to go on an international project in tandem with 2 Indonesian artists. Madam, we are honored to have your glorious presence at the helm of the Odissi Dance Workshop. We warmly welcome you to this majestic event. Nritya Sandhya.
Ansh, I think we've got some idea about the basics. Then, do you have any idea about Odissi repertoire?
Yes, I have heard there are 5 vitally important elements to Odissi dance. If I'm not mistaken, the first one being Mangalacharan.
Does Mangalacharan mean to say about the elegance entrance of the dancer onto the stage and to offer floral tributes to Lord Jagannatha, the deity of Odissi dance?
Yes, indeed. Now there takes place the Mangalacharan, divine invocation, Saraswati Vandana, by the students of Sri Prakash Synergy School, Kakinada, exquisitely choreographed by Padma Vibhushan Guru Kelu Charan Mohapatra, set to Tal Iktali, Rag, Kedhar and Megh.
sensuous performance under the mentorship of Ms. Sri Radha Paul.
Navya, it's quite exciting to know about how obeisance is being paid to gods and goddesses.
Yes, truly exciting. Have you known about Stai, a part of Odissi repertoire?
Yeah, this is a pure dance. It is about how pristine moment sequences are finely depicted in postures across many ancient marvels like Konark and Hampi temples.
Rightly asserted, spreading a flavored feast with the incredible depiction of their gestural language, the students of Sri Prakash Synergy School, Pedapuram, are coming forward to exhibit their dancing prowess.
Thank you, friends, for yet another invocatory performance.
Ansh, what's aesthetically unique about Odissi dance is its tryst with nature.
In this Jubilee, Bhumi Mangalam is paying obeisance to the elemental importance of the Mother Earth as a perennial and sacramental source of life.
Yes, indeed. Let's now witness Bhumi Mangalam dance performance through which the students of Sri Prakash Synergy School Kakinada will salute Mother Earth at the height of devotion.
Surya Mangalam
Deepya, the law of nature offers us a kaleidoscopic pattern of beautiful seasons, doesn't it? The six ritus, the six seasons, I believe, to tremendously influence right from human emotions to cultural heritage of people.
6 seasons, it's a fact of the bygone era. We should be content with only 3 or 4 seasons, that too erratically patterned.
3 or 4 seasons? Incredulous indeed.
The culprit is climate change. It's a global crisis, sparing nothing and none. It's the man who caused irreparable damage to the very fabric of a Mother Earth, pushing her into a vicious cycle. It's high time we see that Earth begins to breathe and thrive in all its grandeur.
Definitely, this global crisis should be mitigated through dialogues, deliberations, and diplomacies across this political spectrum.
Breathing life into such a global initiation are the students of Sri Prakash Synergy schools here to take us on an odyssey to experience all the 6 seasons, namely summer,
Rainy,
autumn,
winter,
pre-winter,
and spring. Let us appreciate yet another magnum opus from our Odissi splendor, Sri Radha Paul Madam.
The onset of summer depicts the celestial grace and exuberant splendor of the ruler of the vast sky, the sun god. The duality between the scorching heat and the brilliant rays creates an illusion along with the struggle of the thirsty souls and languishing animals.
season that makes environment more picturesque reminds me of a very iconic poem, Stopping by the Woods on a Snowy Evening by Robert Frost. Let me share a couple of stanzas. Whose woods these are? I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. The woods are lovely, dark, and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep.
ऋतु चक्र ऋतु चक्र ऋतु चक्र ग्रीष्म वर्षा शरत
festival of all the 6 seasons.
Yes, but there's more to it. Have you heard about Shankarabharanam, a pure dance form?
Yes, I do. In addition to intricate footwork and complex gesture, it also showcases how the dancer blossoms like a flower.
Let us appreciate yet another invocatory performance by our Odissi splendor, Sri Radha Paul Madam, exquisitely choreographed by Padma Vibhushan Guru Kelu Charan Mahapatra.
It's set to Rag Shankarabharanam Tal Ek Tali.
goddess who is empowered with destructive powers, yet benign in bestowing prosperity and success?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, it is Goddess Mahakali. She is the mother of the world and repository of compassion.
Rightly asserted, manifesting Kali's role as Shakti, our Odissi dancing splendor, Miss Sri Radha Paul, is here to present us a wonderful performance by rendering Mahakali Stotra.
जयंती मंगला काली भद्रकाली कपाली जयंती मंगला काली भद्रकाली कपाली जयंती मंगला काली भद्रकाली कपाली भद्रकाली कपालिनी भद्रकाली कपालिनी भद्रकाली कपालिनी भद्रकाली कपालिनी क्षमा शिवा धात्री स्वाहा सोधा नमस्तुते स्वाहा सोधा नमस्तुते स्वाहा सोधा नमस्तुते स्वाहा सोधा नमस्तुते सृष्टि स्थिति विनाश शक्ति गुणा ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः
Thank you, madam, for your captivating dance. I'm sure it has everyone glued to the stage. Dear audience, I think you've enjoyed this Odissi dancing splendor. Now, in all humbleness, I would like to request our beloved director, sir, Mr. C.H. Vijay Prakash Garu, onto the dais and to address the gathering.
Namaste everyone. Pranams to Lord Jagannatha, and I think after such a wonderful performance, any kind of speech will definitely be very small. Firstly, I should thank Sri Radha Paul for accepting our invitation to have a workshop. I was attending my first workshop only when I was doing my PG. And I could see young children, they did a 45 days workshop, like 30 working days. And at the age of, I think 6 first grade students were also there, part of the workshop. And she was very, she went to the level of that children and she was teaching them. I think that is what a real teacher is. Though she is a performer, now as a trainer of dance, I was watching the students' performance with all that splendor, and I was awestruck. I thought, what wonderful performance they were doing. I should also acknowledge the percussionists. I think she was mentioning that it's a wonderful team. Each individual themselves were like great artists, right? Right from Mridangam, Bhatta Gopal Das, Bhatta Krishna Das, and Bhatta Gopal Tripathi, and Jagabandhu Nayak of violin. I think violin we have really very much, and the Purulia Chow, Vishal Kumar. It was a sudden surprise for us. We thought he'll perform individually, and later on, Sri Radha Paul added him into the students also. I was first time listening to about Chow dance when we were thinking about a workshop for children in Indian tribal arts. So we wanted to have one performance of that kind as in the summer camp. It's just not a summer camp. It's not a performance. We wanted to have a workshop in that dance also. That was the time when we were thinking about Chow dance, and luckily we had a performance by him. It was awesome. And I should, as I'm a parent also of this participants, on your behalf, I would like to thank all the people who worked relentlessly. I was seeing the messages when we were starting the group of Nritya Sandhya. We were just 4 or 5 members. Later on, the list kept on adding. It went on up to, I think, 40, 50 members or something like that. And even more kept on adding. I didn't have the count, but still, I was watching the messages right up to 12 o'clock in the night, and right in the morning, by 5:30 in the morning, messages kept on flowing. That was the amount of stress which they have taken. And you could see the results. You could see the props coming up. You could see the, I think, the dress designing. Everyone is involved. I think all guided by, again, Sri Radha Paul and all the heads of the school. Really, it was, I can say it's a feast to every one of us on behalf of you, I'm just giving out that. I would also, we have a wonderful guest for this audience today, Sri Badam Madhavrao Garu. He was a software engineer previously, and later on, after his retirement, he thought he should do something to preserve the culture. Even I was talking about his society's name, Abhyudaya Foundation, his foundation's name, Samskriti hi Rakshita. Like you, Dharmo Rakshati Rakshita, like he was saying, you preserve your culture and it will definitely give you back everything. One thing I should appreciate all of you parents is you making your children a part of this wonderful program is they will be understanding the highest quality of performance in Indian classical dances. We always watch few dances which are being performed at our level, and children don't get that spirit. When a person of this stage stays with them for such and so time, and really if they are involved in such quality performances, I think the love towards their culture grows. This is what we need to pass it on, because your culture, if you respect your culture, if you are understanding your culture, that will be passing on from generations to generations to generations, which this rich heritage should definitely pass on. And I once again, I know I can't talk about her performance because I'm not either qualified or either so well versed in such quality performances, but we thoroughly enjoyed every bit of your dance, ma'am, as well as every bit of your stay in this premises, and I think this will definitely be one of the good performances in Kakinada's show. I also thank the organizers of Dantu Kala Kshetram for making us such a wonderful stage. I think this show was, I think we got a wonderful outcome just because of the stage, with wonderful lighting, with wonderful sound, which was made by Dantu Kala Kshetram organizers. And I think we all are blessed. This is a gift to Kakinada given by them. Thank you very much to the organizers. Once again, I thank you all parents. I think you are, if you are not a part of this team, definitely this performance would not be here. And we all together took, I think, to the next generation, you have passed on at least a bit of Indian classic. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your keen observation and invaluable views expressed, and also the chance to master such outcomes in about our culture.
This rousing program assumes wholesomeness only with the noble words from our respected chief guest, Sri Badam Madhavrao Garu. In all meekness, I would like to request our chief guest to deliver his prized speech.
Namaste. Good evening, everybody. We all have had a 2-year worst period in recent times, and we haven't seen anything, a cultural event that's happening in Kakinada. It's after 2.5 years. I think I am the first one that I visited, and I must say it is simply fabulous. 2 words is more than enough to say this. Simply fabulous. I have been conducting dance programs, music events, etc. But most of them, for various reasons, the dance programs are not live. They are pre-recorded CDs. But today, after a long time, I have seen the first live program here, and it's really worth that. For cost and other factors, everybody wants to get some CD recording and dance performed. I must say the initiative by Sri Vijay to not only preserve our culture but promote it in such a way that future generations will enjoy the fruits of his investment in this area. I am very happy to be associated with this function today, and the performance of the children are so wonderful. I think in the last 4 or 5 years I haven't seen, nor I don't think that we'll be able to witness with such a bubbling enthusiasm for next 3-4 years. Hope so. And I have got a great opportunity to witness this one, and I want to offer my blessings, because I am quite aged, to Vijay and his wife with a shawl from Abhyudaya Foundation. It's a God's blessing. I would request both Vijay and Mrs. Vijay to come onto the stage. Even to witness Odissi is after a long time I have witnessed, and Sri Radha Pal has performed very well, and it's I think maybe next time when I organize Abhyudaya function, she would definitely participate in that this one. I am planning for a Nritya Varotsava in December or so. Then I will request you to please once again make a visit to this place. Thank you, Radha.
Radha Paul is also a member of International Dance Festival, which is being organized in France. After this program, she is leaving to France shortly on August 24th. In spite of that hectic schedule, she has been here for almost this much long time. Thank you very much.
I must thank all the parents for encouraging their wards to not just simply concentrate on studies, but also on our arts and culture, fine art. It's a very important, because reading one may get a good job and good salary, but what pleases one's heart and mind is the music and dance. I think you all must also, you also deserve a big applause from my side, from acknowledging me. And my blessings to all the children, and will have a bright future. I have no doubt about it. Thank you so much. Thank you, and God bless you.
Once with photograph with your moment of this.
She's my niece. She's a great dancer. She teaches Kuchipudi and Bharatanatyam in Hyderabad. And she's from Central University. She did her MPhil in dance.
Sir, your words of nobility certainly add beauty and essence to this very spirit of this wondrous Odissi dance program. Thank you, sir.
This wholesome success would not have been a reality, but for the unmatched guidance and consistent mentoring of Sri Radha Paul Madam. Now I take it my privilege to invite our Odissi splendor to spell a few graceful words.
Thank you so much for everything. I don't know how I will put into words, but I want to take some more extra time to speak about my feelings and this whole experience. I think 5 years ago, I visited Sri Prakash School and I met Sir, Madam, and all the teaching staffs and students, and we had a similar program. When after this pandemic, again, Sir asked me to do this because it's a very unique event of this school. So I was thinking like, okay, I have already shown what is there, the nuances of Odissi. I understand the parents will be new, the students will be new, but still I feel what extra or what new things I can do. And in the meanwhile, I just finished a 2-year fellowship program in Europe. So I went to watch a musical, the Lion King musical in London. And I cried. The whole musical, I was just crying. And the first scene was how the sun comes up. If you go back in YouTube and type Lion King musical, you will see how the sun rises, and that's like a Japanese kind of a sun. And suddenly I thought, let's do seasons. And I told ma'am, Usha ma'am, that ma'am, I want a very big sun. And I want it to go up like that. So I had everything in mind, but I couldn't able to execute it without the amazing staffs, the teachers, the relentless work they have put into for this particular production, especially the Ritu. Because it's not easy, a dance production with so many props, timings, entry, exit, so many other things. Performance, I feel, is a very small part of this kind of a journey or of this kind of a production. When I went to study outside India, I was quite hearing very different things, which are now, even in India, it's very in. That is mental well-being, then is community building, engagement, internalization, so many these words, which are very important. But to me, when I was learning dance, or anybody who is learning some art forms throughout, they already know. In our Indian culture, it is already embedded how to work as a team, how to, just dancing will not let me be a dancer. I have to think about the lights, I have to communicate, I have to have a nice team rapport so that everything comes together. So it's not just about the performance, it is about the whole thing, some experience that all the students might have gathered, I believe so, that they might have learned that it is not just mugging up the steps and putting up on stage, but it is about producing it and internalizing it. What needs to be done, where to go, what not to do, how to communicate, even with eyes. I don't know whether you have noticed or not. Sometimes they used to look at me, and with my eyes, I am giving them signals. So how this non-verbal communication is happening. So this is what I feel I wanted to highlight. And the other two important thing, the parents. The role of the parents are immense. Without the parents, the children will not learn. Even if they are interested, if the parent support is not there, it is very difficult. And it could only be possible, like I could see 96 children dancing. It could only be possible because of all of you. So please, I want to thank everybody and round of applause for the parents and their active role in supporting their children wholeheartedly. Second, as a performer, it is very difficult, especially in this social media, this reels culture is advancing. It is very difficult to even have the stage for such a long duration program and to have such amazing live orchestra. And it could only happen in Sri Prakash School, sir. And it is only because of you and the whole team and your administrative qualities and your vision that it gave that platform for artists like me and artists like them to have this kind of a kacheri for such a long duration. So that is itself is like a, how do you say, it's like a worship for an artist like us who are constantly striving to perform and perform in a more organic platform. So I just want to thank you and ma'am and everybody. And then, of course, lights are very important. Sumit sir, thank you so much. And all the students who are helping you. The music, all the musicians, Bhattagopal Tripathi ji on vocal, Jagabandhu ji on violin, and Bhattakrishna ji on mardala. Thank you so much. Vishal ji, thank you so much for readily coming from all the way. His house is in a very remote village. I went to shoot for some documentary. So there is a pahar. It's Ayodhya Pahar. So you have to cross that pahar. It's in a very remote area. So he came from there to perform. So thank you so much. And of course, Usha madam, Shri Devi madam, and Prashanti madam, Tanu madam, and all the other, Nisan madam, and there are so many teachers, I'm forgetting their names. But all the teachers, Ranjini ma'am, then Prasanna sir, then Art sir of Sri Prakash, Pedapuram, Srinivasan sir. Oh my God, it is only possible in Sri Prakash school, I can tell. Like whatever I'm thinking, okay, now the sun is done. Maybe we can have something more. So like this more, you could see that so many props and everything were there. And it was like that musical. I had it in mind that how can I do some musical effect, but keeping the tradition and roots of a classical dance form. So I feel that, sir, you have helped me to fulfill my dream, and it was like a very long journey, but short, because classical dance is an ocean, and it's like one drop. I would feel like we are trying hard. And lastly, I would like to thank all the students. All my students made me so proud, and you are all so phenomenal, and you are like my strength. Without you all, I couldn't have put up such a nice show. And the dresser, I would want to, the tailor, Ali Garuji, who stitched beautiful costumes, and all the non-teaching staffs who were constantly helping everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you.
We remain indebted to your mentorship and guidance.
Saudipya, I'm happy to witness how passion for Odissi dance works wonders.
Yes, that's exactly true. Have you noticed that Odissi dance has contagious enthusiasm as it has drawn the attention of the parents as well?
Absolutely right. I know for a short time, several dance-savvy parents were being given training in all nuances of the Odissi dance, yet they excel themselves.
Yes, it's our pleasure to invite all the parents who have successfully received dance training to come onto the dais.
With all humbleness, I would like to request our beloved chief guest and director sir and Sri Radha Paul madam to honor the parents with a token of appreciation.
We would like to honor the following parents. Srimati Anu Balakrishnan, parent of Vian IK3. Srimati Anu Balakrishnan, parent of Vian IK3. Srimati G. Swapna, parent of Hanish of class 1. Srimati Ganga Agarwal, parent of Molly Agarwal of class 7. Srimati Indumati, parent of Suganesh of class 8. Srimati M. Vijay Kumari, parent of Akshat Jason of class 1. Srimati Niharikam from English department. Srimati Nisan from Hindi department. Srimati Rajni, parent of Abhay of class IK2. Srimati P. Sandhya, parent of Sanjanam of class 9. Thank you, sir.
Samuel, you're literally basking in the aesthetics of Odissi dance, aren't you?
Yes, Navya. The flavor and fragrance of Odissi dance is quite irresistible.
As a matter of fact, everyone is seen enjoying the dance.
Then it's time to express our profound gratitude to the Honorable Chief Guest for their glorifying presence.
In all meekness, I would like to request our Director Sir to present the mementos to Chief Guests and other guests of honor. would like to request our director sir to present the memento to Sri Radha Paul ma'am.
The work contributed by musicians from Odisha is no less important. Now, I would like to request our beloved director, sir, to hand over momentums for them.
Sri Bhatta Krishnadas Garu on Mrudal. Sri Jagat Bandhu Nayak Garu on violin.